this all happens, and one of my good friends and someone that I know so well is getting ready to be Vice President of the United States and President of the Senate, which is going to be a very significant role, I think. But I think that, you know, for Howard and for all of the HBCUs, this is just really a moment of acknowledgement. Of course, we had Thurgood Marshall on the Supreme Court, and we've got many notable graduates from Howard University. But at this critical time in our country's history, when the demographics of the country are changing so much, and there's so much partisan fighting on Capitol Hill in our government and in the state governments for that matter, to know that someone, that a Howard graduate is right there, you know, leading our country and going to help deal with our coronavirus pandemic, not just for America, but for the world. It's just, you know, really very exciting. And I noticed Kamala, I noticed her debating skills, and I noticed that she had good, succinct arguments, and she had some keen insight. And I noticed in particular that she didn't back down when the fellas would get into the debates and kind of try to use their physical presence or the strength in their voice to try to win a point. She wasn't fazed by that, and she would continue to make her point. So
it's important that there be someone who is a counselor to the president, who can provide honest and direct feedback and guidance with regard to issues of opportunity and inclusion and justice. And I think that she will be able to do that, right? I think she'll be able to explain the perspectives of a diverse group of African Americans. As you know, we're not a monolith. So it goes beyond her own personal view. She will be able to explain to the president and other people around him, here is what they're saying, here is their argument, here's why they're really upset, you know. So I think that's one important value add. We know this country, and we know this country in this moment. And even though you thought that racism was over as soon as Barack Obama was elected, we knew better. And on one hand, they said, okay, Joe Biden is who we need to go with, who we think can beat Donald Trump. And in the same token, there was sufficient agency within the Black community to say, hey, this is important. You need to put a Black woman on the ticket. And you know, Kamala Harris is outstanding, both in terms of what she represents and also in terms of the talents that she brings to the table.